Hey everybody, Shane here with DailyAstroCat.com.
And I guess I'm Carrie.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my goodness.
So, welcome to the Lunar Weekly AstroCat Preview. It's time to concentrate and focus.
Yeah.
Intentions set, our intentions well met.
Going into school vacation week around here. Monday's President's Day, a day off for some.
The cats seem to be torn between a full-on Pisces-fueled period of Lent-style fasting and letting this week rip. Yeah. All right.
So, you could just ask them.
Okay, well, I mean...
Sirius might have just let it rip.
Sirius did let it rip, and he just left the room because he's like, oh, no, he's still there. Unless that's Stella getting in. Oh, that's Stella. Oh, dear.
No, they're all letting it rip. Excellent.
Now we're actually going to have fun. Okay, so it's a fun-fueled...
evening here.
Yes.
At the Daily Astrocat House.
That's right, in Smellorama. Coming to a theater
that really
near
does
you.
not need to be included. So
anyway, hey, or I could just be honest and say that I'm the one who is torn here. Pisces is a spiritual and inwardly focused sign. Does gentle creativity lead us to go down a zealous path of self-denial?
Ooh, it could. Images of scourging just popped into my head. I think the answer to that is no. Let the zealots be zealots.
Okay, so maybe that's something we should call?
What to watch out for?
Oh, there we go. So anyway, hey, ascetic monastic practices. That's what's to watch out for. Okay?
AMP, the amps.
Okay, so while we could all use a bit of self-discipline, there are extremes.
Yeah.
The vagaries of Neptune could lead us down this path. And what is the difference between self-denial and drug and alcohol addiction? Addiction to deprivation and pain is still an addiction.
In fact, yes, it is. Interesting. You conflate the two, but I can feel the connection. I can sense your logic here. The extremes of the season are expressed here in the statement.
I think that this is a time of many extremes. Temperatures have been fluctuating wildly. We go from the party to Mardi Gras to the Lent season. The fasting season coincides with what had to naturally be a time of food scarcity.
Pretty smart how that works out, huh? Makes sense. So what day are we watching out for, though?
Okay, I am going to go with Wednesday. There are compelling reasons to push ahead with new projects. Don't let this season trip you up. Discover ways to get around yourself. Exactly. Anyway, Saturn in Aquarius indicates that our best path is one that will bend the rules and is uniquely ours. Covering new ground is a way for us to bypass older traditions that would, in reality, be holding us back.
All right. So, interesting. Are we going to be for a story or a lecture today?
I think a bit of both.
Yeah?
I want to address the concept of planetary dignities today.
Planetary dignities.
The charts we use list the various dignities of the planets. We hardly mention them here at DailyAstroCat.com.
So why is that? We talk about things like your Mercury and Pisces all the time.
That's right, because Mercury and Pisces is fall. That's right. So this is a perfect segue into the topic. Consider Mercury first.
So Mercury represents our minds, right? Mercury is the ruler of both Gemini and Virgo. Communication, organized logical thinking, and technology.
That's a good starting point, Carrie. The position of Mercury in a chart shows us how we think and reason.
Okay.
Mercury rules our central nervous system.
Oh.
This is a whole nother rabbit hole to go down.
Oh, that's an interesting thing to point out.
Go ahead.
I'm really susceptible to distractions. I can only process so much information, and then ADD just, yeah.
Takes over.
Yeah.
That's right. That's why I'm here. I can get lost in this same time suck.
You're a good one for
The
rabbit
difference
holes.
is that I will get sick of the distractions and then just base my responses on partially on what I just read.
Yeah, I completely forget.
The rest of it I base on my intuitive understanding of what I've been observing for years.
Understanding of what?
Whatever it is. Whatever I'm reading.
That's the ADD.
I know, and it's also trying to get to the next thing.
I don't know. It sounds like cheating, man. You get to make up what you say.
It isn't at all cheating. By logging into dailyastrocat.com, you agree to the terms.
Oh, Grace.
The most explicit term is that you agree that we are fun. This guy.
Sounds like you're trying to get out of explaining dignities right now.
Since when do I ever do anything the easy way?
Is your car fixed yet? Speaking of which.
No, I'm still reeling from the last repair bill. I'm waiting for a few weeks. I barely recovered from Christmas and the sudden expense. If I were single, I would at least have a nice tax return that I could expect.
B, don't even get me started. The system here in the USA is so messed up.
Yeah, well.
It's because we haven't created another consumer.
Can I get back to the dignity question?
Maybe. Only if you tell me why it's such a difficult subject to research.
That part's easy. It doesn't interest me.
Oh, for crying out loud.
My Mercury is allegedly debilitated in Pisces, okay? It's in
explains
fall.
a lot.
I once said that I never made a rational business decision. I stand by that. I made those decisions intuitively. It worked for me for a long time until people started working to undermine me.
Well, that's what happens. You don't see the possibilities of people not being good people.
Well, I'm not complaining about this. I'm just stating facts. I believe everybody's good. There's a thinking part of my brain that doesn't really like to think very much.
Uh-oh.
It likes to listen and then act upon what it understands as the issue at hand.
And that's because Mercury is in fall.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It could be a trine that exists between Mercury and Neptune.
Oh, for crying out loud, that too.
Mercury is also conjunct with Venus.
In your chart. This is what you're saying?
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. In my chart, Mercury is also conjunct with Venus, and that makes Mercury an accidental dignity.
A dignity?
Yes, because planets that are conjunct with either Jupiter or Venus are accidental dignities because they're benefic planets.
Huh.
So, is it fall or is it spring? We don't know. But you know what that does mean?
What?
I'm me.
Oh, for crying out loud.
In a nutshell, it means that Mercury will play nice in Pisces because Venus is there to hold his hand.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yes.
Okay.
Planets conjunct with Jupiter will get the same benefit.
Pretty interesting. So are there any other causes of accidental dignities?
Fixed stars can have the same effect.
Okay.
It all gets really confusing and seems unnecessary. Until it is.
Until it isn't, you mean?
Until
it isn't unnecessary.
Or until it is.
Until it's necessary.
Until it's necessary.
Until it's necessary.
Right. It seems unnecessary until it's necessary.
Which is the same as isn't necessary.
Oh, who cares? Anyway.
Pesky double negatives.
Hey, wait.
So let me see if I understand you.
Good luck with that.
So you feel that your Mercury in Pisces is what informs most of what you write here.
Uh-huh.
That would make a lot of sense. Mercury is the ruler of your chart, not because it's in Pisces, but because it rules your ascendant Virgo.
Correct.
Can certainly attest to the fact that you're forgetfully brilliant in the oddest ways conceivable.
That's me.
Venus is entering Aries and it causes you to second guess these older labels. Traditionally, Venus is debilitated in Aries. You see Venus in Aries as a great opportunity to make changes to our lives with new energetic projects.
That's right.
Especially with Jupiter present in Aries as well. It tends to flip the idea of dignities around and makes you ask, what's the point? In the most roundabout Shane way possible. How did I do?
That wasn't that bad. Yeah. All right, so let's see. I mean, you just skipped that.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure I was in the right spot.
No, you're positively in the right spot. So yeah, that's kind of me in a nutshell. That's dignities in a nutshell. My attitude towards them in a nutshell. And, when they pertain, we'll mention them. But I'm not going to worry about it. There's all sorts of interesting things about them. You know, Ptolemy was the one that first put them together. And is he Greek? Is he Egyptian? I don't know. But then they complicate things because the Ptolemies were rulers of Egypt that were Greek descendants. However...
Goodness gracious.
Yes. They say that there's a Hellenistic thing of dignities and also an Egyptian one. They're both Greek. I mean, or both Egyptian. Or, you know, like Ptolemy. Greek and Egyptian. So...
They're both a blend.
We don't care.
Yeah. Yeah. So Sunday, into the flow here. Sunday,
Today.
The moon in Aquarius is void, of course, at 9 p.m. and enters Pisces at 11:56 p.m. just before midnight. Pisces season is now here. It's time for the dreamers to do. Don't let yourself down this week. The color is blue kyanite. You didn't get the stone. I wasn't aware there was to be a stone.
What stone?
There was blue kyanite.
You put it in there. Oh, yeah. I guess we should have got a blue kyanite.
Anyways, Google blue kyanite. It's nifty stuff. Get ready for an awakening. An active morning will lead us to an afternoon where we are looking for an advantageous change.
I was
I'm not
looking
sure
for
how
blue
that would be
kyanite just
advantageous.
I was looking for blue kyanite.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, I was.
Oh no, I'm doing all the talking?
No, you're not, because you skipped Monday.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Monday, and the moon is in Pisces all day long, provided you don't skip Monday. I don't recommend it, okay? Frauds will be revealed today. Come into your own and get this stuff done, okay?
Oh, God, I wish a
The
bee
new
would.
moon occurs at 2:06 in the morning. Ooh. All right. The color is star sapphire. 2 stones. Who does this? And the key word is openness. There's no moonlight to guide us, but somehow our hands will know what to do.
Tuesday,
Thrilling.
and the moon remains in Pisces until 11:06 p.m. It's Mardi Gras! Woo! Will you party or not? It isn't a question of ability as much as it is a question of willpower. It's a good day for those creatives out there to follow their muse and not their vices. Today's color is metallic blue, so different from kyanite. And the key word
Mardi
is...
Gras bead metallic blue. Okay, I was just throwing it to the crowd.
Okay. And the key word is spirit.
Sirius showed me his kitties. All right. So anyway.
Is it our day to dream or is it our day to do? Depends on whether you're on or off.
Are you on or off?
On or off work or on or off in general?
Depends. It's a deeper question there, isn't it? Wednesday, and the moon enters Aries at 14 minutes past midnight. Give them something to talk about. Like a Bonnie Raitt song, okay? Since today is all about effective communication, just be in touch with your feelings. Today's color is reddish sky stripe. You know, like those jets that go overhead when it's just about sunset and it still shows red? That one.
But
And the
the
key
stripe
word...
itself isn't red. Like, most of the sky is red. The contrails are still, like...
Not when the sun's down.
No?
No, they still show pink or something like that when they're up
Okay,
high.
okay.
Because the sun's over the horizon and it's just about there, but you can still see that little reddish thing. All right, so...
I don't know. He must not have taken me out to see enough of them.
The key word is contortion, like what we're trying to do this, because it's taking way too long, or that's torture. Doesn't our significant others seem chattier than usual?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mars in Gemini is giving Venus a few new ideas. Will they rub off or possibly extend? Perhaps this new talkative phase will bear some fruit.
Thursday Thursday, and the moon will be in Aries all day long. I want to move it. Let's get active. Let's go. Put these ideas into motion and get those hips into the groove. The color is fire engine red, and the key word is start. Start button. Physical activity is better when you do it with a friend. The moon is a fiery bridge between planets in the air signs. Action can bring diverse ideas together.
Let me do this like Carrie. Friday, and the Aries moon will go void, of course, at 2:22 p.m. and will enter Taurus at 3:29 in the a.m. Friday feels like a Friday, people! Friday! Yesterday's ideas are easily worked into today, okay? It's all about workflow. Master it. Creatives, take a break. Clean those paintbrushes. Today's color is snail shell green, and the keyword is wicked good.
So is snail shell green kind of like the barnacle green, or is it like algae green?
No, it's garden snails.
I haven't seen enough garden snails in my
I guess
life,
not.
I don't think.
I guess not. They're pretty common down on the Cape. So, let's see. Love is possible. Art is necessary. So is air. Breathe life into a project.
Saturday, and the moon is in Taurus all day long. Today is the day to devote to our personal business. The dreamer will try to distract us. Really? Maintain your focus and produce like a pro. The color is green microphone cable in the sun. Green microphone cable in the sun. And the key word is with a side of hustle. The singular focus on work today has its trade-offs. Towards the evening, focus on domestic bliss. This brings us to our section called Best Days.
Okay.
The best day for love
is Monday. Pisces are dreamy lovers. Everyone can tap into that dream today.
The best day for business
is Saturday. Our personal business is our business. Now get busy businessing, okay?
Get to businessing.
Yep. Now get busy businessing.
Yes. The best day for health
is Thursday. Action is where it all begins. Just ask Superman.
Oh,
Action Comics #1, 1938 is his debut.
Dang.
All right.
So the best day for transformation, then,
is Monday. The new moon in Pisces poses some serious questions. Curious, serious, and self-revealing. Where will you find yourself in all of this?
We will find out.
All right. So, hey, thank you, everybody, for joining us. We get to do this all together. Do all the nice things below. Like, follow, and hit the bell for notifications. And make sure you remember your outros.
Make sure you remember your outros. Yeah, just in case things go awry.
Just in case Carrie can't find us so you're done saying it.
Show us some love, guys. Talk to us. We want to know how your week is going. Did you work your magic? Feed us some feedback. Remember, it's daily-astrocat.com by Stella on Facebook.
All right. So, Drink Wine Day is here.
Oh, dear.
That was last Saturday. Woohoo! Don't despair. Even though the sun is in Pisces, it must be 5 o'clock somewhere.
Oh, there are plenty of wine days left in this year. St. Patrick's Day, Cinco de Mayo, all days that end in the letter Y.
The letter Y. Ta-da! A letter Y day. Yeah. We're always having some fun. So come along, okay? Come along for some fun with us. We'll see you next week. Have a happy Astro Week. Happy Astrocatting.
Totally didn't record.
Didn't work.